First, before I jump into the demand drivers, a little bit about what we do. We're a little bit more specific. We are a private investment firm. I spent 15 years prior to investing in healthcare real estate and choosing to sell that at what I consider a mature stage of the cycle. And during that time, came across it was really an aha moment of how parking impacted the necessity of parking to healthcare, not to mention higher education. So while we do invest in parking, we do it even more specifically in that sub-niche, which is healthcare and higher education. We either develop, finance, or purchase their garages and lease it back to them, usually no more than 70 to 75% of the revenue stream, because you want an optimal ratio of secure licensed revenue to transient revenue, which always has a higher per net hourly fee. So that's what I do. There's maybe 3 companies in the entire country doing it, and we're one of those 3. Hopefully after tonight, not another double that. Don't need more competition. It's wonderful so far. Now, macro trends, why? Core population growth, that's obvious. Not only are we growing, surprisingly, but we're getting older. Hence, greater healthcare, which is why some of these people are in healthcare real estate. It makes sense. Both assisted living, independent living, MOBs, and of course, more population growth equals more cars for the most part. Maybe not in urban areas, certain urban areas, hence greater parking. Vehicle ownership. This is slightly counterintuitive in that while we have increased, decreased household growth, actually, you have increased single-family household growth or single-resident household growth, which means more cars as well. There's an urbanization and ruralization trend. It's sort of paradoxical, but while there's more commercial occurring in the urban areas, there are more people living in rural areas and they're commuting more. Commuters. People love to commute. They don't want to give up their cars, especially on the West Coast, maybe not in New York, but everywhere else. Growing employment base. The economy is growing. We're doing well. And hence, parking is necessary. Cars are being sold. And finally, lower oil prices do not hurt. Those are the demand drivers.